Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you one of the most popular and budget-friendly ways to treat wood for fencing. We'll be charring the boards with a regular propane torch and then impregnating them with used automatic transmission fluid. Yes, that ATF oil you usually drain when changing it in your car. A lot of you have probably heard about the Japanese technique called Shosugiban. Today we're doing a practical, down-to-earth version that delivers amazing results. The finished boards become extremely resistant to rot, mold, insects, and harsh weather, while gaining a beautiful deep black color with a striking natural texture. Why does this method work so well? When you burn the surface of the wood, a process called pyrolysis occurs. The softer fibers burn away, creating a dense layer of carbon on the surface. This layer acts as a natural barrier that repels moisture and prevents fungi and bacteria from growing. Then, the used ATF oil penetrates deep into the charred pores, polymerizes over time, and adds extra water repellent protection. The result? A fence that can easily last 15 to 25 years with virtually no maintenance. And the best part? It's incredibly cheap. The boards, a torch, and recycled transmission oil cost a fraction of what you'd spend on commercial stains or preservatives. Let's go through the entire process step by step so you can get great results on your first try. First, materials and tools. I recommend using dry pine or spruce boards, 1 to 1.5 inches thick and 4 to 6 inches wide. The moisture content should be no higher than 18 to 20%. If the wood is still green or damp, dry it properly for at least a couple of weeks under a shelter. Tools you'll need: a standard propane torch with a gas cylinder, a stiff wire brush or a powerful nylon brush, used automatic transmission fluid, the darker and older, the better, a wide paintbrush or roller, nitrile gloves, safety goggles, and a respirator, a fire extinguisher. Keep it nearby. The first important step is preparing the boards. Inspect each one, remove any resin pockets, and lightly sand with 80 to 120 grit paper to knock off big splinters and dirt. Don't sand it perfectly smooth. The more natural texture you leave, the more beautiful the grain will look after burning. Now comes the fun part, charring the wood. This must be done outdoors on a non-flammable surface, at least 30 to 50 feet away from buildings, dry grass, or bushes. Work on a calm day or with the wind at your back. Hold the torch at a 30 to 45 degree angle. Use a medium flame and move it steadily along the grain, starting from one end and working toward the other. Don't linger in one spot too long, or the board may catch fire or burn through. The ideal char depth is about 2 to 5 millimeters. The board should turn a uniform matte black. Softer spring wood burns away more, while denser summer rings remain. This creates that gorgeous natural relief and texture. One 10-foot board usually takes 3 to 5 minutes. If a flame flares up, just move the torch quickly past it or gently brush it out. After burning, let the board cool for a minute or two, then immediately start brushing. Use the wire brush to vigorously remove the loose soot and charred particles. Brush only in the direction of the grain. Once you're done, the surface feels surprisingly smooth with a deep graphite black color. Now for the most rewarding step, applying the oil. Warm the used ATF slightly to 100 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Warm oil penetrates the charred pores much faster and deeper. Apply it generously. You can pour it directly or use a wide brush and really work it in. The first coat absorbs very quickly. Then apply a second coat. If the wood is very thirsty, you can even do a third. Pay special attention to the ends of the boards. They're the most vulnerable spots where rot usually starts. After coating, let the boards dry outdoors under a shelter for at least 24 to 48 hours. There will be a characteristic smell at first, but it fades quickly. After a couple of days in the sun, the oil begins to polymerize and becomes even more durable. So what do we get in the end? The wood gains exceptional resistance to moisture, UV rays, temperature swings, and biological decay. The rich black color holds up beautifully for many years. Your fence will look modern, expensive, and stylish, without any annual maintenance. I built a fence like this around my property 2.5 years ago. The boards still look almost brand new, no cracks, no mold spots, even where snow piles up in winter. My neighbors have already asked me several times what I treated the wood with. Here are some practical tips from my experience. For a slightly warmer tone, mix 10 to 20% boiled linseed oil into the ATF, For maximum protection, you can apply a thin top coat of exterior wood oil after drying. Never use fresh motor oil. Always wear proper protective gear. If this is your first time, start with a few test boards. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Drop a comment below. Have you ever tried charring wood? What results did you get? In the next video, I'll show you how to assemble a fence using these charred boards. Thanks so much for watching all the way to the end. Build beautifully, build reliably, and do it with passion. See you in the next one. Take care.